Hello everyone, today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Bai Plays Alone, and I secretly record everything. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. This morning started like many others in our home. Soft sunlight sneaking through the curtains, the gentle hum of the city waking up, and me pretending I was productive while actually scrolling on my phone. Bai, my cat, was unusually quiet. If you live with a cat, you know this is never a neutral sign. Silence from a cat is either very peaceful or very suspicious. I slowly looked around the room. Bai wasn't on the sofa, not under the table, not sleeping on my notebook like he usually does when I need to work. Just as I was about to call his name, I noticed movement near the corner of the room. There he was, Bai, sitting alone, completely focused, deeply serious. In front of him was a small, crumpled receipt that had fallen out of my pocket the night before. To me, it was trash. To Bai, it was clearly the most important object in the universe. He tapped it gently with one paw. The receipt didn't move. Bai stared at it. Then he tapped it again, harder. Suddenly, the receipt slid across the floor. Bai jumped back as if it had attacked him. I covered my mouth to stop myself from laughing. Bai crouched low, tail slightly puffed, eyes wide and glowing with excitement. He circled the receipt like a tiny lion stalking invisible prey. No humans needed, no toys required, just Bai, his imagination, and a piece of paper. That's when I did what any modern pet owner would do. I grabbed my phone, quietly, carefully, like a wildlife photographer hiding in the bushes. I started recording. Bai had no idea he was the star of today's vlog, and honestly, that made it even cuter. As I kept recording, B's solo play session slowly turned into a full performance. He lay on his side and pulled the receipt toward him with both front paws, kicking it with his back legs like it owed him money. Then he stopped, completely froze. He stared at it again, breathing slowly, as if planning his next move. I swear, in that moment, Bai looked like a professional athlete preparing for a final match. Then, boom, he attacked. The receipt flew under the chair. Bai chased it, slid on the floor, slightly missed, and bumped his head gently against the chair leg. He paused, looked around to see if anyone noticed, then casually licked his paw like, "Yes, I meant to do that." I had to sit down because I was laughing so hard. What made it even better was how independent he looked. Bai didn't look at me once. He didn't ask for attention. He didn't meow. He was fully present in his own little world, creating fun out of absolutely nothing. At one point, he dragged the receipt onto a patch of sunlight on the floor. He lay down next to it, stretching his paws dramatically, rolling onto his back, belly exposed, paws in the air. The receipt rested on his chest like a tiny trophy. I zoomed in with my camera. Bai yawned, a big, slow, exaggerated yawn. Then he gently pushed the receipt away and watched it slide again. His ears twitched, his tail flicked. His eyes followed every movement with pure curiosity. No background music, no special effects, just a cat enjoying his own company. Watching B play alone like this felt strangely calming. In a world where everything is loud and fast, he was reminding me that joy doesn't need an audience. It just needs attention. And still, I kept recording, because moments like this are easy to miss if you don't slow down. Later that evening, I watched the video again. Bai, alone on the floor, playing happily with a useless piece of paper. And I realized something important. Bai didn't need anything new. He didn't need approval. He didn't need to perform. He simply enjoyed the moment. In our current lives, we often wait for the right conditions to be happy. More time, more money, better tools, more motivation. But Bai showed me that happiness can come from what's already around us if we allow ourselves to be present. From Bai, I learned a few simple lessons we can all apply today. First, Learn to enjoy your own company. Being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. Second, don't underestimate small things. A quiet moment, a simple object, or a short break can reset your mood more than you expect. Finally, slow down and observe. Sometimes, the most meaningful moments happen when no one is watching, except maybe someone quietly recording from the corner. So tonight, take a moment like bye. Put your phone down, or pick it up to capture something real. Find joy in something small. And remember, you don't need a big reason to smile. Sometimes, a tiny piece of paper is enough.